Hello friends, myself Dr. V.R. Dangar, MBM Science and Home Science College, Rajkot. In previous lecture, we learnt about complexometry titration, metal and ligand, types of complexing agent, and last essential condition for complexometry titration. Hello friends, today I am going to discuss about EDTA titration curve or complexometry titration curve. When there is titration reaction between disodium salt of EDTA and metal ions valency plus 2, 3 or 4 ion is done, following reaction occurs. In H plus is released. Reaction constant value known as below. This is plus 2, plus 3 and plus 4 valency of metal ion when react with disodium salt. These are complex formation and 2 mole of hydrogen ion releases. These are the reaction constant K1, K2 and K3 respectively, plus 2, plus 3 or plus 4. General reaction can be given as any metal ion plus disodium salt, it gives My n raised to minus 4 plus 2H plus. Here when 1 mole of metal ion react with 1 mole of disodium salt of EDTA, 2 mole of hydrogen ion becomes free and metal ion concentration changes. If concentration of metal ion is M, then we write Pm is equal to minus log M. Here P means negative log, therefore P means negative log M. Therefore here Pm is equal to metal ion potential. What is definition of Pm? Pm means negative logarithm of metal ion concentration is known as metal ion potentiality. Pm value depends on stability constant. Pm value changes is sharply at equivalence point. If the graph is plotted Pm versus volume of EDTA, shape is S. S shape are curve observed. This curve is known as metal ion potentiality curve of complexometry titration curve. K1, K2, K3, K4 shows value of stability constant. Thus, we can say titration curve or in complexometry titration curve, a plot of negative logarithm of the molar concentration of the uncomplex metal ion wise Pm as function of the volume of titrant solution added to the solution gives a complexometry titration curve. EDTA forms 1 complex with metal ions irrespective of all charge on metal ions. The stoichiometry is hence same for all metal ions. If fully unprotonated form of EDTA is react with metal ion as follows. Here is metal ion, EDTA, tetraprotic salt 4H plus. When liberated, these forms are obtained, and final complex form, general abbreviation form is My raised to n minus 4 plus. If we applying the law of mass action to this equation, the reactant and product concentration of productant divided by concentration of reactant. Thus we can write this equation as Kst is equal to My n minus 4 plus divided by m raised to n plus y minus 4. This is the equation number first. Here a KST is also referred as absolute stability constant. Higher the value of KST, higher is the stability of complex form. Here KST is also known as formation constant, equilibrium constant or stability constant. The greater the stability, the lesser would be the concentration of the metal ions, and hence the greater would be the value of Pm. Conditional formation constant. In absolute formation constant, only fully unprotonated form of EDTA, means y raised to minus 4, is taken consideration. EDTA is tetraprotic acid. It is represented as H4Y. The four different stages of dissociation of this tetraprotic acid can be represented as: if H4Y dissociated, one proton is liberated, then H3Y minus 1. Here K1 constant, applying the law of mass action to a new constant K1 is written as here H plus into H3Y upon H4Y. Here productants are divided by reactant. Thus this value is K1 is equal to 1.0 into 10 raised to minus 2, as well as K2, K3, K4. We can write this, and we can also this type of curve is observed like this. If we plotted Pm versus volume of EDTA solution, the curve's shape is S. In acid-base titrations, the endpoint is generally detected by a pH sensitive indicator. In the EDTA titration, a metal ion sensitive indicator shortened to metal indicator or metal ion indicator, or often employed to detect change of P. In case of complexity determination of metal ions, we compute Pm, the negative log of the free metal ion concentration present in the solution at different stages of the titration. The plot is similar to one obtained in acid-base titration. This is schematic plot showing titration curve of metal EDTA titration. How draw the curve of this type of Pm versus volume of EDTA solution titration? If we taken 50 ml 0.1 molar calcium solution in conical flask and taken 0.1 molar EDTA solution in burette, ml of EDTA added in solution, for example, first of in 0 ml, then 10, 20, 25, 50, 100 up to. These are all added volume of solution, and we calculate the Pm, means negative logarithm of metal ion concentration. Thus this type of curve are observed. At equivalent point, changes is Pm value is sharp and fast. Equivalence point for changes in Pm value can be determined using metal ion indicator like EBT, Ereochrome black tea, Solochrome dark blue or Miroxide. Metal ion makes bond with such indicator, in abbreviation form metal indicator MIN. This bond should be less stable than metal EDTA bond. Metal indicator bond show sharp color. After titration process, metal EDTA bond being more strong from MMIN, metal indicator bond. Metal indicator becomes free and with sharp end point. Such titration are more accurate than neutralization titration. Now another topic discuss about Welcher's rule for EDTA titration reaction. Welcher gave 4 rules for EDTA titration. First is EDTA complex is of bivalent. General form of M+2, here M is equal to metal which has valency +2. Metal ions are more stable in solution of pH 8 to 10. Suppose here bivalent metal ion magnesium +2, calcium +2, barium +2, strontium +2, beryllium +2, manganese, Fe, copper, nickel, etc. These complexes of divalent metal ion which EDTA are found to be very stable in basic medium having pH between 8 to. Second rule of Welcher's, EDTA complex is of trivalent M+3. Metal ions are more stable in acidic medium solution. pH range is 1 to 2. The complex of trivalent, for example scandium, yttrium, titanium, chromium, ferric, aluminium, these are all contain +3 valencies. The complex of trivalent metal ion with EDTA are found to be very stable in the strong acidic medium having pH 1 to 2. Third rule of Welcher's law, EDTA salts of tetravalent M+4 metal ions are more stable at pH 0 to 2. The complex of tetravalent metal ions with EDTA are found to be very stable in pH between 0 to 2. This type of metal ions, example tetravalents are vanadium +4, hafnium +4, osmium +4, stannous +4, thorium, zirconium, etc. Fourth rule of Welcher's rule, EDTA complex of monovalent metal ion alkali metal gives more stable complexes which another one give less stable compare alkali metals like lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, franciums, which are generally monovalent alkali metals on titration with EDTA gives soluble stable complexes, while other metals on titration with EDTA gives unstable complexes.